is important to Thailand. Farming represents 10% of GDP and employs 40% of all Thais. Fertilizer wastage is one of farming's biggest challenge. Every time fertilizer is applied, 70% of it is wasted by evaporation, runoff by rain or water, and leaching to the lower soil level, which plant cannot absorb nutrients. To be more clarified, I would take oil palm as an example. Average oil palm company that has the area of 935 hectares use fertilizer 870 tons. But the real amount of fertilizer that being used is only 30%. That means they waste money $372,000 US. This is no longer a problem because we have the solution which help them reduce fertilizer wastage and improve yield number. But first, let's take a look why fertilizer market is interesting and should be invested. Thailand is an agricultural country. Fertilizer usage volume in Thailand is 4.5 million tons per year. From prediction, in next 3 to 5 years, usage volume will go up to 6 million tons per year. Fertilizer market value in Thailand is 1,060 million US. On average, fertilizer expense is 30% of all planting production costs, and it counts as the biggest cost for farmers. During last 10 years, price of fertilizer has increased double, and the price trend is continue increasing every year. Do you believe that we can solve all this problem by this product, Polymer R? Polymer R is fertilizer additive. When we apply Polymer R with fertilizer in ratio of 1:5, Polymer R will catch 70% of nutrients to store in the upper soil level, which plant can absorb nutrients whenever they need. This could reduce fertilizer wastage. Moreover, Polymer R creates many new routes for plants. That means plant has more number of mouths to intake more nutrients. Why Polymer R is so effective? This is pumice. Pumice is one kind of lava rock that has catching and releasing ability, but in low level. Polymer R increased more than 100 times catching and releasing ability of pumice by passing chemical process and nanotechnologies. We break pumice into tiny molecules by using the idea of pseudomorphs. Pseudomorphs is tiny molecules that contain lots of negative ions. The negative ion of pseudomorphs will catch positive ion of fertilizer, and the left negative ion of fertilizer will be kept with pseudomorphs. Follow the rule of cavity force. We have done tests with many types of plants, but I would like to show you the test result after applying Polymer R with oil palm in Surat Thani. Normally, oil palm growers need to spend 60% of their cost on fertilizer. Polymer R can save 50% of fertilizer cost and increase yield by 72%. From the result, it's proven that Polymer R will be the solution that farmers need and are looking for. Because first, Polymer R can increase yield up to 70%. Second, Polymer R can save fertilizer cost by 60 to 70%. This one is certified by Land Development Department. Moreover, Polymer R can save insecticide cost by 50%. Third, Polymer R can be applied with any type of plant and soil. This comes from the technology called pH balance in silica, and we got patent on it. Fourth, it's 100% natural ingredients and left no residue to soil. Then to do marketing, we divide into 5 segments: rice, oil plant, dry crop, food plant, and other. Oil plant is the most interesting segment because 60% of that cost comes from fertilizer and price of yield is high. Moreover, palm oil consumption in Thailand is growing very fast, driven by biodiesel consumption, which increased by 6 times. Also, oil palm plantation area in Thailand increased dramatically, as you can see in the graph. To understand more about segment, we will target medium to large scale company, which is 25% of total value, and large scale farmers will be our secondary target. Now let's see who is our first customer. We got 2 letters of intent from 2 companies with the first order of 120 tons or around 100,000 US dollar. For potential customer, we got two letters of interest from large-scale companies which are UPoint and Univerity. Let's take UPoint as an example. By calculating in terms of net saving to total production cost, UPoint could save up to 1.6 million US dollar if they use Polymer R. This is Polymer R value proposition by combining three key benefits, which are fertilizer saving, insecticide saving, and yield improvement. As you can see, Polymer R got more than 80% higher profit than the typical oil palm. Polymer R is categorized into fertilizer additive market. This market is dominated by chitin, the market-leading technology, and there are many small players competing in this market. All of them claim to offer the similar benefits. However, with our innovative technology, we will offer the superior specification and got about 30% net saving, which is almost double safer than chitin technology. Apart from that, Polymer R is the only one in the market who got proof of product or concept certified by Land Development Department and Department of Agriculture. Let's move on sales and marketing strategy. For pricing, Polymer R is priced based on the value that gives to customer. As you can see, customer benefits is around 300 US dollar per hectare. For channel, we will use key account management system to directly approach our target customer. For promotion, we will use oil palm seminar to clarify and differentiate our product's benefits. And also, we will conduct model farming to prove effectiveness of our product. And to encourage product trial, free sampling will be distributed. Next, Khun Jagarin will tell you more about management team.
Let's continue with the management team. This is one of the key success factors. First, start with our key partner, Mr. Bawat, our inventor and also R&D director. He has more than 30 years of experience as a researcher and consultant in Department of Agriculture, Thailand. Second, Mr. Thirayut, he was the regional director of Monsanto, Thailand, which is a well-known agricultural chemical company. He will advise us on sales and marketing. For the source of Polymer R, it comes from the central part of Thailand, and we already got the mining right of it. The production process will be outsourced, and it is divided into two sections to raise the confidentiality. The selected mineral will be physically processed at Factory A, and will be mixed with the premix chemical and nanotechnology at Factory B. For the capacity, Polymer R has 10,000 tons per year. With the first year projection, it uses only 90% of the total capacity. For the IP strategy, selected mineral, physical process, premix chemical, and nanotechnology will be protected by the silicon. Polymer R has already protected part of its technology, which is the ability to maintain pH balance within silica by the patent. With this technology, Polymer R will work in every soil condition. And also with the outsourced company, Polymer R has the confidential agreement, and if they break the agreement, we have the right to sue them for the compensation. And apart from that, with the company and inventor, we have the exclusive right for every technology in Polymer R. Let's continue with the financial summary. For the first year projection, we assume to work only 6 months. That's the reason why we get the negative cash flow here. And there will be a jump in terms of revenue in the second year and third year. That's come from two reasons. First, increasing in terms of conversion rate of the old customers. Second, increasing in terms of penetration rate in the segment potential. We already secure 22% of the first year projection, and when we can get UPoint and Univerity on board, we will secure 2.5 year projection. The project entry is 4.5 million US dollars with the 99% of IRR. To reach the 5th year projection, we require to sell 53 hourless customers. For sensitivity analysis, Polymer R can endure some negative effect, as you can see from the table, while still remain a positive NPV. Polymer R will pay back on cash basis within 17 months and require to sell 1,700 tons to reach the break-even point, which is equal to 10 average customers. We request $650,000 to capture this opportunity. In return, we propose 58% of the IRR for the investment. Let's see how Polymer R helps the environment. First, Polymer R reduces the fertilizer dumped to the world by 50%, which comes from the catching nutrient technology. This will give the value to the environment by 5.5 million. Second, Polymer R can reduce the insecticide up to 50%. This comes from the strengthening stem and leaf, which make insect larvae unable to gnaw the plants, which will give the benefit 19 million to the environment. Remember, 70% of fertilizer is wasted, right? I will show you where they are gone to. The waste will go to soil and water. The waste that went to soil will make soil become acidified and absorb moisture in soil and make soil become dry and rough. The waste that went to water will dramatically increase algae and water hyacinth, which is the major cause of oxygen depletion, which will be harmful to many aquatic life. Also, nitrogen emission in fertilizer contribute 1 to 2% of greenhouse gas emission, which is the major cause of global warming. Let's see how insecticide impact the environment. Whenever farmers spray the insecticide will drift and contaminate the air, which makes it dangerous for respiratory animals and nearby animals. The remaining will last in the soil surface and remain for decades, and some will reach to the groundwater, which makes it dangerous for whoever uses it and kill small biodiversity, as you can see. In total, the value that we give to the environment in terms of NPV is 24 million. Polymer R will be the solution to one of the biggest agricultural problems, fertilizer cost, and also we can help save the environment by reducing chemical dumped to the world. Thank you for your attention.